All right, Mr. Teleferro TV, how's everybody doing out there? Quick video right quick for my people. This is a report. I do follow a lot of reporters who are in the mix, and I follow some reporters that are in the Washington, D.C. area that are following this Bradley Beal trade saga story. And, okay, the Washington Wizards are going to make trades by the deadline. They're actually doing better off. As a matter of fact, in the Wizards, last 10 games, they're 6-4. All right, that's much better than their start. They were like 2-8 out the gate, and they've actually won a couple in a row. Yeah, so the Wizards they're hovering around the 9 seed or that 10 seed right now. They're on the cuffs, and with the Eastern Conference, you win 5 games in a row, you can shoot up that bottom half of the standings in the Eastern Conference playoff picture. The East is top heavy now, so the Wizards, they're maybe going to play this thing out to the trade deadline. You remember the trade deadline is pushed up a couple weeks now, so it's at the top of February. They're looking to make moves, though. It's not working out with John Wall. All right, it's not working. The number one trade target for the Washington Wizards right now is Otto Porter Jr. I'm telling you what reporters are telling me through sources, and they're talking to guys around the Wizards, and they're talking to agents. The number one guy that the Wizards want to trade right now, they want to trade Otto Porter Jr. They made a mistake. Contract is crazy. He's not the talent. Last year he was shooting that 3-ball well. This year not so much. They'd rather get Otto Porter Jr. out of there. I know they wasted a top pick on him. He's not the guy. For that money, he's just not the guy. They'd rather have Kelly Oubre in that role. Kelly Oubre is a lot younger. He's got some grittiness to him. He's hungry. Otto Porter Jr. is not the guy. They'd rather trade Otto Porter Jr. with anybody over anybody else. It's going to be tough to trade Otto Porter. The best thing they could do is trade Otto Porter alongside of John Wall, who's the second guy on their list that they were like, it's not working out with John Wall and Scott Brooks. They don't care as much about John Wall and Scott Brooks working out because Scott Brooks is going to get fired at the end of the year if he gets through the season anyway. So they don't like the fact that John Wall is it's another coach that John Wall doesn't get along with. It's bad. All right? It's just, they're tired of John Wall being their guy. He can't be their number one guy. At the back end of this new contract that John Wall got, because you had to pay him, he's going to be making about $49 million, all right? Close to $50 million. They don't want John Wall either. The third guy, and this is what they don't want to do, Bradley Beal. They really don't want to trade Bradley Beal. They'd rather trade those other two guys. As a matter of fact, if they had it their way, they trade John Wall and they trade Otto Porter Jr. to like Brooklyn or the Knicks or something like that. Because they got the cap space to be able to take on both of those contracts. The Clippers are a team like that. A lot of teams are hesitant, not only about Otto Porter Jr., but even about John Wall. A lot of teams don't want John Wall right now. So when we get to Bradley Beal, the Wizards really don't want to trade Bradley Beal, but they know they got to break this thing up. Teams are hitting up the Wizards about Bradley Beal. The Wizards are like, damn, all these teams are inquiring about Bradley Beal, not John Wall. We want Bradley Beal. We don't want to, because I put it out there. Remember, I told y'all a story. A couple weeks ago, everybody was up for grabs. Beal, Wall, Porter, anybody on that Wizards roster. Now they pulling back on Bradley Beal. They're like, So that's the news around the NBA right now, that the Wizards are telling teams, we don't know about Bradley Beal. Y'all got to kind of wow us. We've heard the rumors that the Lakers are, Brandon Ingram could possibly be up on the table at the trade deadline. I doubt the Lakers make that move. They're going to probably play this thing out with Ingram at least through this season. Bradley Beal is a guy that I would go get, though. Me personally, y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment box below. If Brad Beal's on the market, look, man, I went to an SEC school. I went to Tennessee, man, so I know what Bradley Beal is capable of. That dude is a pure shooter. He played at Florida. He is a pure shooter. Guys like him don't come around too often. A lot of guys compare him to Klay Thompson. I won't say that because I know he can't lock down. He's not locked down defensively like Klay. He's undersized to be considered a Klay. But he's as pure a shooter as we got in this league. And, time and time again, we've seen shooters get with LeBron James. And then all of a sudden, those good looks become great looks because of the attention that LeBron is still requiring at this point in his career. You get Bradley Beal, everything that's been wrong with his game in the last year or two fixes if he's alongside LeBron James. I don't think Bradley Beal is a problem. As a matter of fact, I got a source that tells me Bradley Beal and John Wall don't get along like that, and then Bradley Beal don't want to play with John Wall, but he got too much respect for the game and his relationship with John Wall to come out and say, I don't want to play with this guy anymore. But the truth is, behind the scenes, he don't want to play with this guy. They're not even hanging out as a team anymore. Like, they go their separate ways. It's clear as day they don't kick it. My girl follows Bradley Beal's girlfriend on Instagram. Apparently, she's like a popular girl on Instagram, right? So Bradley Beal is on her Snap a lot of times. Again, this is his girlfriend or fiance, something like that. I don't keep up with that, right? I told my girl about this story the other day, and I told her about John Wall and Bradley Beal not getting along because I know she knew Bradley Beal's girl, and she know Bradley Beal to an extent because of the Instagram stuff. She was like, wait, John Wall plays on that team? She's like, I always see Bradley Beal out with his teammates when he's on his girlfriend's Snap. I never seen John Wall. So y'all get where I'm going with this? That just tells you the dynamics of the team. They're not kicking it anymore, man. They're not. It's not working out. You know, it's not working out. And one of these guys got to go. You want to wait this thing out until you get a new head coach in. But to me, I look at it differently. A lot of head coaches are going to turn down their job right now because they see the dysfunction a mile away. They hear the storylines throughout the NBA. They see the talent like we see the talent. That backcourt, 2 All-Stars, there is no reason those brothers should not be making at least a second round or further playoff push every year. Right? Remember, they got bounced by Toronto in the playoffs last year, and Toronto got swept by LeBron James and 4 Water Boys. I'm just saying, bro. A lot of coaches are going to turn their job down. They see the dysfunction a mile away. You make a move, you go bring some young talent in. Maybe you could get a head coach to buy in. It's the nation's capital and want to start something fresh with this team. Right now, you think a head coach, you're freaking going. You're entering a 2-year term. You go to that dysfunction, your ass will be out of there in 2 years. And all the smart head coaches know that. So they got to make a move, and we'll see if they can. Right now, the Wizards are trying to push back on Bradley Beal as long as they can, but it looks like John Wall and Otto Porter Jr.'s contracts are untradeable, and they're going to have to give up a guy that they really don't want to. Stand-up guy, Bradley Beal. All right, that's the update, and I'll keep you guys updated on this story. This is going to be one we talk about a lot closer to the deadline. Somebody on that Wizards team is getting traded unless they just, what are they at, 8-12 right now? Wizards are 8-12 right now. Unless they just somehow, some way turn it around, one of those 3 guys got to go. And teams don't want the other 2 guys. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids. You are now tuned in.
Yo, we locked in right now, Mr.
Telefair.
Mr. Telefair.
Mr. Telefair.
Mr. Telefair.
Shout out to Mr. Telefair.
You're watching Mr. Telefair TV.
Mr. Telefair TV. Here with the Triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.